Gonna show our pride at Old Town McVay. Gonna embrace hard work each and every day. Gonna show our pride at Old Town McVay. Gonna embrace hard work each and every day.
Good morning, McVay Pioneers. It is Wednesday, May 20th, and these are your morning announcements.
Good morning, boys and girls. Today we have a high of 62 with some showers. Hey, you know what though? It's less rainy than yesterday, so that's a positive.
And now for today's birthdays. Students, these last 2 days of school, we're going to be giving our birthday shout outs to students who have May and June birthdays today. And then tomorrow we'll be finishing up with July and the early part of August birthdays. We want to make sure that even our summer birthdays are still getting recognized. So happy birthday in advance to these students. And now for the rest of our May birthdays. Happy birthday to Cynthia from Miss McKinster, Shadia from Miss Walker, Nana from Miss Romero, Caitlin from Miss Drum, Husna from Miss McGuff, Miranda and Noah from Miss Tresseline, James from Miss Smith, Rebecca from Miss Tresseline, Zaylin from Miss Smith, Rashawn from Miss Daypose, Owen from Miss McLean, Hannah from Miss Daypose, Kevin from Miss Clouston, and Jackson from Miss Tresseline. And finally, we want to wish a happy May birthday at the end of the month to Mrs. McKinster. And now we want to wish a happy June birthday to the following students. Grayson from Miss Fleckenstein, Vincent from Mr. Mitchell, Carly from Miss Powell, June from Mr. Mitchell, Lalisa from Miss Daypose, Ezra from Miss Smith, Benji from Miss Romero, London from Miss Romero, Sebastian from Miss Romero, Juliana from Mr. Bruger, Emily from Miss Bechtel, Christian from Miss Powell, Zaylin from Miss Tresseline, Liam from Miss Cooper, Jack from Miss Backowitz, Reeves from Miss Drum, Annabelle from Miss Tresseline, Caden from Miss Daypose class, Juliet from Miss Tresseline, Lex from Miss Smith, Cambrin from Miss Tresseline, Emberlyn from Miss McLean, Valerie from Mrs. Woodberg, Elena from Mr. Bruger, Sophia from Miss Shepherd, Ketrick from Miss McGuff, Leighton from Miss Simmons, Rosmi from Miss Bechtel, Nico from Miss Tresseline, Brendan from Miss McLean, Jemiah from Miss Fleckenstein, Aslan from Miss Florence, Saran from Miss Daypose, David from Miss Wagner, Dylan from Miss Drum, Abdirashid from Miss Smith, Najad from Miss Florence, Landon from Miss Florence, Luna from Miss Drum, Charlie from Miss Romero, Eugene from Mrs. McKinster, Grant from Miss Bechtel, Sammy J from Miss Woodberg, Noah from Miss Drum, Heaven from Miss Romero, Sebastian from Miss Cooper, and Elena from Miss Wagner. Those are all of our student birthdays for the month of June, and some staff birthdays go out to Mrs. Spawn, Miss Penchef, Mrs. Lewis, Miss Powell, and Miss McGuff. We all hope you have terrific birthdays this June.
All right. Happy birthday to all of you kiddos coming up here in May and June. Looking forward to it. Hope you have wonderful days. Today's joke of the day, Mr. Follin. What did the calculator say to the other calculator?
You know, that's a really good question. Did it have something to do with like computing a problem or some equation or something like that?
No. It was much more simple. The one calculator said to the other, "You can count on me."
Oh. As you count on, I get it. That's good.
So
nice.
One calculator. I don't have another one, so. All right.
Terrific. And now for this day in history. Students, on May 20th, all the way back in the year 1749, King George II actually granted the charter to the Ohio Company that allowed the settlement of the Ohio Valley region. And that was the original beginnings of kind of the area of territory that Ohio, our state, is a part of today. Very interesting.
Very cool. 1749. Wow, that's a long time ago that we had people settling here in Ohio. Mr. Fullen, you know something I heard that was interesting about back in 1749, actually just before the Ohio Company settled the Ohio Valley. Did you know that back at that time, a squirrel could enter what is now Ohio from the Pennsylvania side and leave Ohio on the Indiana side without ever touching the ground?
Whoa, that's crazy.
There were that many trees all through Ohio that a squirrel never had to touch the ground. It could stay in the trees from one side of the state clear to the other. Pretty cool, huh?
I mean, I thought it was just like driving a car or something.
No, not back then. Back then, it was a little before cars. So.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
All right. With that said, boys and girls, let's move on to today's principal's message. All right. So, a couple of days ago, we talked to you about, what it meant to have pioneer pride. We talked yesterday about our other rules, like be kind and be safe. Today, we want to just talk a little bit more about embracing hard work. That's been our theme since the beginning of this year, and it is going to continue to be our theme going into next year. But what do we mean by that? Why did Mr. Fullen and Mr. Swain come up with that as our theme for McVay Elementary? Well, what we're really talking about here when we say embrace hard work is that we expect and we encourage that our students and our staff and our families and our community will never once shy away from something that's challenging or hard for them to do. They embrace that instead. And the word embrace has some connotation to it that goes beyond just, enjoy hard work or do hard work. To embrace something is almost very emotional, right? It's you really taking ownership over something. If you embrace it, you fully engulf that into part of who you are and your characteristics. And that's what we're trying to encourage here. We started this conversation talking about some of our students that we've watched play video games, for an example. And as they would play the video games and their character would perish in the video game, they just kept at it. They just hit the restart button and kept going and working hard to solve the video game. But we saw those same students then turn around, and in math class, they had something challenging and they just gave up. And so what we wanted to try to help our students and our staff and our community kind of recognize is that we all are willing to embrace hard work whenever it's for something that we want. But the key to being a true pioneer is to embrace that hard work every time you do anything, whether it's something that you want to do or not. You find yourself focused on, dedicated to, giving your very best effort, and you embrace the challenges of the hard work because you know that on the other end is the reward. The reward really comes from that challenge, from that hard work that you put in. We've talked a lot about, there's a lot of sayings out there, but the one that rings the most true for me is thinking about the fact that nothing achieved, nothing gained is worth anything unless you had to work for it. And so that's why we really push this concept of embracing hard work. We're proud of the steps that you all took this year, that we all took as well, because we're learning and growing too, at getting better at embracing that hard work. And we expect even more next year, to the point where we really are going to be the staple. We are going to be the school that every school in this community and in this state looks at as to what they want to help their students grow and become. And that is a prideful pioneer. So keep embracing that hard work. I hope you understand it a little better now. And if you have any questions or if you have anything to add to that, please feel free to share those with me. You can do it on social media or just send me an email. But want to just make sure that we're encouraging you guys to really fully understand that concept and to commit to embracing the hard work.
Terrific. Thank you, Mr. Swain. That was a terrific and wonderful principal's message for today, and very fitting as we wrap up the year with only a couple more days to go. And now it is time for our extra credit challenge. And, I thought it fitting It's the day before the last day of school, and what better extra credit challenge than to have a day before the last day of school dance party. Let's see some of those moves. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna keep on dancing. We want to see your moves. Have that dance party today. Have some fun. You all have been working so hard, and you have certainly earned it. So make sure that you hashtag McVay Extra Credit. Send us a video. Send us pictures, whatever it is. Have fun with it, and we will be back here tomorrow for our last Extra Credit Challenge. All right, and now Mr. Swain's got a couple announcements.
All right, boys and girls, these are your morning announcements for today. Student pickup is going on today from 1 to 7 and again tomorrow from 10 to 2. Thank you so much for everyone that came out yesterday. Appreciated getting to see all of you. Don't forget to stop out today and tomorrow to pick up your materials. And fifth graders, if you stop out, we'll also be providing you with a sign that the district has made to celebrate all of our fifth graders as they prepare to move on to middle school. So we've got something special for you with that. Also want to say thank you to everybody who's participated in the morning announcements throughout the course of this entire time. All the video submissions, all the email submissions, everything that you guys have done to get engaged and involved, from our teachers to our community to our students. We're truly appreciative. Thank you so much for all that you did. And now we have some thank you videos to share with our families. So let's take a look.
Hello, McVay families. I want to personally thank you for your support with your children over these last couple of months. With families now at the center of their child's learning at home, you deserve to be spotlighted for all of your hard work. And we appreciate it so much. As a teacher at McVay Elementary, I just want to say to the parents and the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles who graciously gave of their time during this pandemic to teach and support their students and their child from McVay, I say thank you. May you know that all that you have done for that child is a blessing to all of us here at McVay. Thanks again.
Hi families, Miss Clausen here. I just wanted to say thank you for all the hard work and effort you put into online learning. I know it can be tricky between Schoology, Google Classroom, email, Dojo, but we really appreciate all the hard work and effort you put into this, all the meetings you've met with us on online conferences, through Google Hangouts, through Google Meet. We just appreciate your hard work and helping your students learn this time. We can't have done it without you, so thanks.
Hello McVay families, Mrs. Florence here. I just wanted to take some time to thank you all for all the hard work that you've put in these past few months. I know that things have been challenging. Some of us have learned to do hard things that we never thought we were able to do. You have led by example for your students, your children. You can do hard things. We all did hard and new things. We definitely stood up to the test that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And that's what we did. We appreciate all the patience, kindness, and support that you have given us. I can't wait to see everyone back at McVay. Enjoy your summer.
Hi parents and families. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done these last few months with all of us being at home. The success of your kids would not be possible without you, and we are incredibly thankful for everything you've done, from sitting in on Google Meets to helping them get situated on their Chromebooks. It means a lot to us, and we're incredibly thankful for everything you've done.
Terrific. That was wonderful. And we really do want to reiterate and stress our deepest thanks to all of our families for all of the work that they've been doing during this closure to support us and our students. We'll continue to show some more of our thanks tomorrow. And one more announcement. We know that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we actually have a quick message from a McVay parent offering some great strategies and resources that are available to all families.
Hi, I'm Parker Houston, better known as Ansley Houston's dad from Miss Beckbill's class in first grade. And I just wanted to give everyone a message at the end of the school year and talk to you about a program that we have at Nationwide Children's Hospital where I work called On Our Sleeves. And it's a program for parents and families where you can look up our website on oursleeves.org. You can find all kinds of cool resources and discussions and topics and activities to do with your family. But this month we have a special program called Growing Our Gratitude. And I think Mr. Fullen and Mr. Swain mentioned it in the announcements last week. But I wanted to show you a little bit of what you can get if you go onto our website and request an information packet. So there's all kinds of really neat conversation starters and topics to talk about gratitude. And what's gratitude, Ansley? Do you remember?
It's being grateful.
Yeah. And what are some things that you could be grateful for? What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family and that I have food.
Yeah, and lots of activities to do, right? Yeah. So feeling grateful is all about being thankful for things that you have in your life and things that are going well. And that's hard to do sometimes, but it's really important. So if you go onto our website, onoursleeves.org, you can request all kinds of neat information, and you can request one of these packets. It comes with some really cool postcards that you can give to people. Ansley has a couple of them here, and they say fun things like, "My heart is full because of you, I'm grateful for you," or "Even though we can't be together, it doesn't mean I'm not thinking of you." You can also get a seed packet to plant in your garden or in a pot, and you can watch the seeds grow this summer too. And there are some websites and some links for YouTube videos that explain more about the programs that should be on the bottom of your screen or in the daily email from your principals. Have a great summer, everyone.
And now it's time for some more student shout-outs and kudos. Here we go. And now for our shout-outs. Vincent, Lily, Keegan, Riley, Noah, Liam, and Lily, all from Miss Shepherd, for completing their Dreambox minutes. You all get shout-outs. Ava from Miss Walker, you passed Alexia level. Great job. Brady from Miss T's class, Miss Walker is giving you a shout-out for going the extra mile and completing all of Miss T's work as well as Miss Walker's work every day. Talk about embracing hard work. Way to go, Brady. Caitlin, Carrie, and Bennett, all from Miss Drum. They all passed Lexia levels. Eddie, Miss Livingston is giving you a shout out for completing all of your work for Miss T and Mrs. Livingston. Thank you for sharing your work with us. We're so proud of you. These 5th grade superstars get a shout out for completing the reading challenge discussion questions in Schoology. Elijah K, Kevin, Prajwal, Charlotte M, Mia, Jenna, Cassius, and Aiden. Elliot, I'm giving you a shout out for working hard with a friend. Great job, buddy. Fatma from Miss Cooper, you met your weekly Lexia goal. Finn and Trey from Miss Cooper, you met your weekly Dreambox goal. Jacob from Miss Daypose, he completed the extra credit challenge for Teacher Appreciation Week. Great job, buddy. You get a shout out. Jake from Miss Cooper, you met the weekly Dreambox goal for the week of May 18th. Kaylin from Miss Daypose for passing a reading A to Z level. And finally, these 5th grade superstars, all for answering the last day blues read aloud questions in Schoology. Thank you for embracing hard work even in the last week of school. All from Miss Fleckenstein, Lillian, Grayson, Elena, Lily, Tamaya, Lane, Layla, Jenna, Aiden, Charlotte M, Layton, Cassius, Allie, Kai, Cynthia, Emil, Xavier T, Robbie, and Kevin. Way to go, 5th grade students. And now I've got just a couple quick kudos. This first one actually comes from a parent who wants to give a kudos out to our entire special ed department with our teachers who have just been doing an amazing job servicing their students and just giving them all the supports they need to be successful. Thank you to all of those teachers for embracing hard work and making McVay such an amazing school to learn at. And also, I want to give a big kudos out to all of the staff who have been helping with student item pickup so far this week, who have signed up to give out their time to be able to make sure that our students had familiar faces to be able to give them back their belongings and also wish them a happy summer. Thank you all for doing that.
All right. Once again, great job, boys and girls and staff, on getting those shout outs and kudos. I think honestly, hopefully we've gotten through almost every kid during this time off, because I'm telling you, from what I'm reading, what I'm hearing, and what I'm seeing, our kiddos really have stepped up and gone above and beyond. So great job to all of you boys and girls. All right, at this time, let's go ahead and get ready for our Pledge of Allegiance and our Pioneer Pledge. Please stand with me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I choose to respect myself and others by listening and following adult directions, speaking appropriately, keeping hands, feet, and objects to myself, walking at home, being prepared to learn. This is who I am, even when no one is watching me.
Thank you very much, boys and girls. We have had an awesome time hanging out with you this morning here on Wednesday. We've got just one more day of the announcements tomorrow. On our last day, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a day of fun, a day of celebration, just to just congratulate you all for the hard work that you have been doing. Today, keep working hard, keep showing that true pioneer pride, keep embracing hard work as we always talk about, and you know what else, make sure you're always doing
repping that pioneer pride.
Show our pride, show an effort cause we tried. Positive attitude, show respect cause we're not rude. We got integrity, doing good that you will see. Determined to be nice, yeah, that's how we live our lives.
Got that pioneer pride. Rep that pioneer pride. Got that pioneer pride. Rep that pioneer pride.